Alright, let's do this. Big news. I don't know if it's that big of a news. It's news. For basically since Elon brought a sink into the Twitter headquarters and had let this sink in that he is now the new owner. Freaking pun stupidity. I've been trying to leave Twitter. I love Twitter. I've always have. Twitter has been kind of like this, like dumping ground of my emotions and craziness for many, many years. There was a time when I had, when I first started out, 16 years ago, 15 years ago, I had 8,000 followers, and I was well on my way to 10,000, and I was fleeing California and left the entertainment business, and my 8,000 followers quickly turned into almost none overnight. That's the short story. There's a long story involved in it. A lot of things happened. But when I left it, I lost a lot of entertainment. People looking to use it as connections. I mean, this is like before like LinkedIn and all this other stuff. I mean, like this is 16 years ago. Well, close to 14 years ago now. It was really just a way that you can communicate what's going on with you. People should take. It was big for taking pictures of your food, things you were eating. I think that was like the biggest thing back then. I don't know. I really wasn't big on trends, but I didn't think much of it. Losing all those followers was not even a concern of mine. I was concerned with other things. I was actually trying to get myself back into the entertainment business. And being connected with Twitter was not really a big thing at the time, because most of the people I was connected to beforehand, I was not doing the Hollywood, the California thing. I was trying to do actually North Carolina. I really want to know the truth. And trying to get back into the New York scene. And it was not a lot of the people that I was connected to. Since I've become a streamer, some people have come back from way back when, and a lot of new faces. I got myself back up to 8,000, and I was literally like, if I kept up the pace that I was going at before Elon took over Twitter, I would be easily at 10,000 right now. That was like the big goal back then. I don't even know what it means now. It probably means nothing, but it would have been nice to have gotten just to have it. Like it was nothing to do with anything else. I have a lot of people on Twitter who are very active, and it's really nice to see, and they like things and do things and everything like that. It's not a large percentage of my followers. A large percentage of my followers, I don't know. I think I'm muted. I don't know. I don't know how mute works. I think there's even a whole conglomerate of them that are bots. It's hard. Everything's difficult to say. It's difficult to say. What is the truth? Twitter is kind of still my dumping ground, but I have other avenues that morning commute is a big one for me now, where I can just say it, and instead of tweeting about it, I just tweet that I posted this video here on YouTube. Where my live streams are concerned, there's a piece of me that goes into all of that. It's not as more what's happening with me like morning commute is, but it's still there. It still has a lot, especially like you can see how poorly I play games. You can see my art. Those are things that I don't show with morning commute. So it functions. It has a function. We build from there. So what I'm trying to say is that I've been trying to leave for a while now, for a couple of years now. I have a Mastodon account. Mastodon really hasn't done it. It's like streaming on Kick instead of Twitch. You know what? The truth of the matter is that if I'm going to stop streaming on Twitch, I'm going to stream on YouTube. It really, I don't see the necessity of streaming on Kick. I have a Kick account to support people who have Kick accounts, but I don't see there is no reason for me to stream on Kick and trying to rebuild a following on Kick like I have on Twitch. There's no reason for it. I don't care if it pays better. I don't really get paid from Twitch, so that doesn't matter. And I'm definitely not getting paid here on YouTube. So none of that really matters to me. I don't care if it's a better system. It doesn't matter. It's a shame that Kick wasn't around when I was looking for a platform. That's all I can say. I hope that anybody who has, like I said, I'll support people who have Kick accounts. I'm not very happy with Twitch to begin with, so you got my support. I will talk about it. I will talk about it here on YouTube. It's great that you have it. It's not something that I foresee me doing. If I log into Kick and all of a sudden I have like 50 freaking followers or something like that, I might start streaming. Maybe. I might. It's not something that I foresee. It's kind of a shame because it's probably a great platform. I see a lot of people that like it. towards better places. That's what I'm gonna say. I got the invite for Blue Sky. I am ecstatic that I had it. I put out a call for people to give me if somebody has one of the codes that I could use, and I got two. I gave one to a friend, and I used the other one, and I now have a Blue Sky account. I am going, unlike Mastodon, unlike Kick, unlike the other things, I've been trying to leave Twitter. And Mastodon really did not do it for me. So I am going to build up as best I can Blue Sky account, my Blue Sky account. I am going to try to get as many followers as I can. I'm going to try to get as much reach as I can. I am going to just build. I know I literally just got it an hour ago. And I have, I think, eight followers. It's either 7 or 8 followers. I'm going to say 8. I'm going to give myself a big hand. And I think I'm following 10 I'm following more. I'm following 20. I found a few more people to follow. So I'm following 20, and I have, I think 8 followers. It might be 7. I don't know. I am going to push. It's going to be a push. Push. For as big of a reach as I can, I am going to try to support people as best I can. One of the people that I'm following on Blue Sky is a VTuber supporter. I adore that. I know that what happened last time I got involved with supporters, and they ended up hating me because I really didn't think that they were being supportive. But I think that there's a chance that this person who's a VTuber supporter might be different, only because they say that they're no longer streaming. They're a former VTuber, and now they're doing VTuber support, which means that they know what everybody's going through because they did it, but they're not using this platform to drive people to their streams and this. They're here to support other people who are either trying to make their way in or need a little bit of help. And I love that. I think that is probably one of the most amazing things. And people who really do that, people who really are supportive of others, deserve all the kudos and all the props, because it can be a thankless job. Unlike the supporters that I was hooked up with originally, I was actually trying to become a supporter myself. Because I was going to I was already a PNG tuber, which still kind of like, I don't understand all the terminology, but I was a VTuber without a regular model, and I was not going to wanted to do support. And so I got connected with a group of people who were supporters. The first thing that I noticed was I couldn't get them to support me. Not all of them. There was a few that actually did support me, but I couldn't get them to support me. I had platforms that I wanted them to support me on. They didn't adhere to that. But then they were telling me that this is what I needed to do to gain supporters. So I blasted them. I blasted them. I blasted them for being, for not really being supportive of YouTube, of VTubers, and that this was all freaking big, huge sham, which it was. And some of the people who really were supporters and that actually did, show support towards me, I gave them all the support back. Because that's what I wanted to do. Those are the people that got cues made of them. Those are the people that got slimes made of them. It was really just, especially like how could you not get a slime made of you? So if you didn't get a slime made of you, you know that one, you weren't supporting me. Two, you weren't following me in any way, shape, or form. So we're not mutuals. And then you claim yourself still most of them still claim themselves as VTuber supporters. And it's shameful. It's 100% shameful. I don't care if that's their brand or whatever the fuck they think it is, and that's how they make their money. It's shameful. People are following them. People are supporting them while they claim to be supporters. And I know that I had some really close friendships that it actually, because I say things like this, that it actually, people were turned off by it. But I'm gonna always just speak my mind. I'm not going to make videos out of fear, or try to, I want to be their friends. I don't do that shit. Never done that shit. You just take me as I am. Always. I accept you as you are. You got to take me as I am. And it is a big deal. And I say this because here I am now with blue sky, and I'm starting over. And the thing that I don't want to have happen is pretty much what happened with Twitter. Is that I get a bunch of people that come in that are basically just looking for follows. They don't want to really follow me back. And they're just looking for follows, and that's it. And I'd like to build up my blue sky, but I don't want to build it up with people that I have no interaction with, that I have no connection to. I don't want those people. And real soon, I know it's really early on, but very quickly we will find this happening. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great time doing it. As always, if you can write cool beans in the comments below, everything will be cool. And that's it. All right? I get to work. All right, take care.